Hello everyone, this is Sushmita.
So topic for today is tangents and normal. So here you will let you know about how to calculate the equation of tangent, equation of normal and many more subtopics. So first let me tell you the difference between the Cartesian coordinate and the polar coordinate system. So in the Cartesian coordinate system we have x-axis and y-axis, and this point is called the origin and this coordinate is x and y. And in the polar coordinate system we have an initial line and a perpendicular line, and this point is called the pole. So the angle between this is the radius vector, this is the initial line, and the angle between them is theta, and this coordinate is r comma theta. Now how to calculate the equation of tangent? So for that we have considered an equation of a curve as y is equals to fx. So the equation of tangent will be at a point P whose coordinates are small x and small y. Then the equation of the tangent will be capital Y minus y is equals to dy by dx into capital X minus small x, where capital X and capital Y are current coordinates. So the equation of tangent at any point a comma b will be y minus b is equals to dy by dx at a comma b into x minus a. So if the equation of the curve is given in the form of f x comma y is equals to 0, then what will be the equation of tangent? It will be y minus b is equals to minus del f by del x whole upon del f by del y at a comma b into x minus a. So from these two we can see that dy by dx is equals to minus del f by del x whole upon del f by del y. So this equation can usually be written as x minus a into del f by del x plus y minus b into del f upon del y is equals to 0. So what is del f upon del x and del f upon del y? These are the values of the partial derivatives at a comma b. Now here's a note. Since dy by dx is equals to tan psi, where psi is the angle which the tangent to the curve at a point makes with x-axis. So the tangent is parallel to x-axis. When the tangent is parallel to x-axis, when the dy by dx is equals to 0, and the tangent is perpendicular to x-axis when dx by dy is equals to 0. So now how to calculate the equation of normal? So first, what is the normal? The normal is the perpendicular to the tangent to the curve at P. So the equation of normal at any point a comma b will be y minus b is equals to minus dx upon dy at a comma b into x minus a, or it can also be written as y minus b is equals to del f by del y whole upon del f by del x at a comma b into x minus a. So when the equation of the curve is given in the form of y is equals to fx or fx comma y is equals to 0, we can write this as the equation of normal. So this can usually be written as x minus a into del f by del y minus y minus b into del f by del x is equals to 0, where del f upon del x and del f upon del y are the values of the partial derivatives of f at a comma b. Now I'll be telling you about how to calculate the angle between the radius vector and tangent for a polar curve. So for that we have considered the polar equation of a curve as r is equals to f theta. This is a curve, we have considered its equation as r is equals to f theta, and p is any point on this curve whose coordinates are r comma theta. Now then we'll join o and p, which is equals to r. It is also called the radius vector, and this angle AOP is equals to theta. Now we will draw a tangent to this curve at point P, which will meet this initial line OA at T point. Now the angle between this radius vector and this tangent is phi, and the angle and this exterior angle psi made by the tangent, this is tangent and this is the initial line, and the angle made by this tangent is psi. Now what is psi? Psi is the exterior angle which is equals to theta plus phi. As we know the property as exterior angle is equals to sum of interior opposite angle. So these are the two interior opposite angles. So psi is equals to theta plus phi. Now we have to calculate tan psi, we can write as tan theta plus phi. Now here we will use tan a plus b formula. So it will be tan theta plus tan phi whole upon 1 minus tan theta into tan phi. Now we'll consider p x comma y be the Cartesian coordinate system of p. Then we have x is equals to r cos theta and y is equals to r sin theta. Then in place of r we can write f theta. So this implies x is equals to f theta into cos theta and y is equals to f theta into sin theta. Now we'll differentiate these two with respect to theta. So we'll get dx upon d theta is equals to minus f theta into sin theta plus cos theta into f dash theta. And on differentiating this y, we'll get dy upon d theta is equals to f theta into cos theta plus sin theta into f dash theta. Now slope of tangent PT we can calculate through tan, which is equal to tan psi, which is equal to dy by dx, and we can write it as dy by d theta whole upon dx by d theta. So as we have already calculated dy upon d theta and dx upon d theta, so we'll put those values here. Now on dividing both numerator and denominator, this is the numerator and this is denominator, we will divide it by f dash theta into cos theta. So we'll get tan psi is equals to f theta upon f dash theta plus sin theta upon cos theta whole upon minus f theta upon f dash theta into sin theta upon cos theta plus 1. So we can write sin theta upon cos theta as tan theta plus f theta upon f dash theta here, and whole upon 1 will write here minus sign from here, and sin theta upon cos theta is equals to tan theta, and f theta upon f dash theta will write as it is. Now we'll compare equation 1 and equation 2. So we'll get, let me show you the equation 1. Equation 1 was tan psi is equals to tan theta plus tan phi whole upon 1 minus tan theta into tan phi. So if we look to this equation, so here in equation 1 it was tan phi. So on comparing these two, we'll get tan phi is equals to f theta upon f dash theta. So f theta was r, we'll put this value here, and f dash theta will be dr upon d theta. So tan phi will come as r into d theta upon dr. So this is the required equation for the angle, finding the angle between the radius vector and tangent for a polar curve. Now I'll be telling you about how to calculate the angle between the two curves. So for that we have considered two curves. First is r is equals to f1 theta, that is this curve, and r is equals to f2 theta, that is this one. These are the two curves intersecting at point P. This is a point P whose coordinates are r, theta. Now let phi1 be the angle which the tangent at P to one curve makes with the radius vector OP. This is the radius vector OP and this is the tangent for the first curve, and this is the angle between them is phi1, and phi2 is the angle corresponding for the other curve. This is the other curve and phi2 is the angle between them. Then from figure we can say that phi1 and phi2 is the angle between the two tangents. So from definition, the angle between the two curves is phi1 minus phi2. Now if tan phi1 is equals to m1 and tan phi2 is equals to m2, then the angle alpha between the two curves is given by this formula. The formula is tan alpha is equals to m1 minus m2 whole upon 1 plus m1 into m2. Now the curves will include a right angle when it will include when m1 into m2 is equals to minus 1. That is, if r into d theta upon dr 1 into r d theta upon dr 2 is equals to -1, and the curves will touch each other if r d theta upon dr 1 is equals to r d theta upon dr 2, where suffix 1 and 2 denote the values of r d theta upon dr for the two curves at the point of intersection. Now polar subtangent and subnormal definitions. So let P be any point on the curve. This is the curve. R is equals to F theta is the equation, and a point P is there whose coordinates are r comma theta. The tangent and normal to the curve at P meet the line through O. The line through O perpendicular to OP. This is the line, it is perpendicular to line OP. Then this OT is called the polar subtangent, this ON is called the polar subnormal, this PT is called polar tangent, and this PN is called polar normal. Since angle OPT is equals to phi, then we can calculate tan phi. In this triangle we can see tan phi is equals to OT upon OP. As OP is equals to R, so we have written R here. Now for calculating polar tangent, we use this formula, which is R into sec phi. Sec phi can also be written as under root of 1 plus tan square phi. So as we know, tan square phi is r d theta upon dr, so we will put this value here. So for calculating polar tangent, the formula will be r into under root of 1 plus d r d theta upon dr whole square. Now for calculating polar normal, we use the formula r into cosec phi. So cosec phi can be written as under root of 1 plus cot square phi. Cot square phi can be written as dr upon r d theta. So the formula obtained is for calculating polar normal, the formula will be under root of r square plus dr upon d theta whole square. Now for calculating polar subtangent, we have the formula OP into tan phi. So tan phi was r into d theta upon dr, so the formula will be r square into d theta upon dr. Now for calculating polar subnormal, the formula will be OP into cot phi. So OP was r, cot phi was 1 upon r into dr upon d theta. So the final formula will be dr upon d theta. Now another topic is how to calculate the pedal equation of a polar curve. So for that we have considered the equation of the curve as r is equals to f theta, and we know that 1 upon p, we know this equation as 1 upon p square is equals to 1 upon r square plus 1 upon r to the power 4 into dr upon d theta whole square. So after eliminating theta between this first equation and the second equation, we obtain a relation between p and r, which is the desired pedal equation of the curve. So this is the relation between p and r, which is p is equals to r sine phi, and through this formula we can calculate the pedal equation of a polar curve. Now how to calculate derivative of an arc in a polar form. So for that we consider a polar equation of the curve. This is the curve whose polar equation is r is equals to f theta, and let p and q coordinates on the curve is p's coordinate is r comma theta and q is r plus del r and theta plus del theta. So where in the limit del theta is tending to 0. And we have also considered an arc PQ be del S. Now if PN, this is PN, it is perpendicular on OQ. So from Pythagoras theorem we can see that PQ square is equals to PN square plus NQ square, where PN's value is, we will put those values here, which is r into sine theta del theta whole square plus r plus del r minus r into cos del theta whole square. So the PQ square will come r into del theta whole square plus del r whole square. Now ds upon d theta is equals to limit del theta tends to 0 arc PQ upon del theta. The arc PQ can be written as chord PQ. So chord PQ's value from here we will put here. So it will be ds upon d theta will be limit del theta tends to 0 del r whole square plus r del theta whole square whole under root upon del theta. So finally it will come ds upon d theta is equals to under root of r square plus dr upon d theta whole square. So here s is measured in such a manner that it increases with theta. Now we know the formula tan phi is equals to r d theta upon dr. So we can write it as dr upon d theta is equals to r cot phi. Now we will put this value of dr upon d theta, this value r cot phi, in this equation. So we will obtain ds upon d theta is equals to under root of r square plus r square into cot square phi, which will come as r cosec phi. So from here we can obtain a value of sin phi. So it will be r into d theta upon ds. Now since cos phi is equals to sin phi into cot phi, so we will calculate the value of cos phi, which will come dr upon ds. Therefore for acute angle phi, s increase with r. Now here are some questions. The first question is, if r is equals to a 1 plus cos theta, then we have to find the length of polar tangent, polar normal, polar subtangent and polar subnormal at a point where theta is given as tan inverse 3 by 4. So we are provided with the curve r is equals to a into 1 plus cos theta and tan theta is equals to 3 by 4. So on differentiating this, we get dr upon d theta is equals to minus a into sin theta. So sin theta we have calculated from here. So it is 3 by 5. So we will put this value. So dr upon d theta will be minus 3 by 5 a. And now putting the value of cos theta here in this equation, so we will get the value of r as 9 by 5a. Then tan phi, we know it is equal to r into d theta upon dr. Then we will put these two values here, 9 by 5a and d theta upon dr's value here minus 5 by 3a. So tan phi will come as minus 3. So we can calculate cot phi, it will come as minus 1 by 3. Now for calculating these this polar tangent, we use the formula r into sec phi. So we can also write it as r into under root of 1 plus tan square phi. So we will put these values here and the value of polar tangent will come as 9a into under root of 2 by 5. Now for calculating polar normal, we use the formula r into cosec phi. So we can write as r into under root of 1 plus cot square phi. So we'll put those values here and the value of polar normal will come as 3a into under root of 2 by 5. Now for calculating polar subtangent, we use the formula r square into d theta upon dr. So we'll put the values. The value of r was 9 by 5a. So we'll square those value. It will be 81 by 25 into a square into d theta upon dr's value was here dr upon d theta value was minus 3 by 5a. So we'll inverse it and then d theta upon dr's value will be minus 5 by 3a. So we'll calculate this and it will come as 27 by 5a. Now for calculating polar subnormal, we use the formula dr upon d theta. So dr upon d theta, from where we can see it is minus 3 by 5a. Now the second question is, we have to find the pedal equation of the curve and we are provided with x and y values. So x is a into e to the power theta into sin theta minus cos theta, and y's value is a into e to the power theta into sin theta plus cos theta. So here's a solution. Firstly we will square these values and add these values of x and y. So we have squared and added these values. X square plus y square is equals to a square into e to the power 2 theta, and in the bracket sine square theta plus cos square theta minus 2 into sine theta into cos theta from here, and sine square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sine theta cos theta from here. So these two will be cancelled out. So we will be left with r square is equals to, we will write x square plus y square as r square. So r square will be equals to a square into e to the power 2 theta into 2 sine square theta plus cos square theta. We know this is 1, so we will put here 1. So r will come as under root 2 into a e to the power theta. Now we will take log on both sides of this equation. So we'll get log r is equals to log of under root 2a, and log e to the power theta will be theta. Now we will differentiate this equation with respect to theta. So we'll get 1 upon r into dr upon d theta. This will become as 0, and the theta, if we'll differentiate, it will come as 1. Now we know the formula, tan phi is equals to r into d theta upon dr. So we'll put this value here. So we'll get 1. Now phi will be equals to tan inverse of 1. Then phi will come as pi by 4. Now for calculating, we have to calculate the pedal equation of the curve. So for calculating the pedal equation of the curve, we will use this relation, p is equals to r sine phi. So sine phi means sine pi by 4 value is 1 upon root 2. So we'll put this value here. So p will be r upon under root 2. Then we'll square on both sides. We'll get p square is equals to r square upon 2. Then the final pedal equation will be 2p square is equals to r square. So with this, I would like to end my video. I hope you all liked it.
Thank you so much for watching.